Hey friends, it's Priyakaz and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be crushing my self-worth. So I asked you guys on Instagram and Snapchat, the Snapchat link was anonymous, the Instagram one was not, to tell me your assumptions about me, to kind of crush some stigmas, or to address the whole, you know, not judging a book by its cover kind of thing. So I'm gonna be telling you if those assumptions were like true or false. So yeah, let's get started, I guess. Honestly, I love boba so much, like wow. So we're gonna start with the Instagram ones because they're a bit more lighthearted and I don't want to crush my feelings this early in the video. First one is from Joey and it says, I love you. So is the assumption that I love you, or are you assuming that I know you love me? Because in both cases, they are correct. Next one is you're cute. I was gonna say false, but I'm trying to do that whole like positivity and confidence thing where you love yourself, but I'm not feeling too cute right now, but thank you. Next one is you're Indian. Yes, I am. I am third generation. Of course, that doesn't devalidate me. Next one is you don't like when people talk about your channel. I don't not like it. It's just kind of very awkward for me because when people at my school talk about it, or when most people talk about it, it's either like these three questions, like how much money do you make? Can you give me a shout out? Or do your intro. And the answers to all those three questions, like realistically, aren't very like interesting or as exciting as they would want them to be, so the conversation would then just be very awkward. So I don't really know what to do in those situations, which is why it's just a little bit weird, you know. But as the saying goes, no publicity is bad publicity, which in a way is kind of true in this context, because when people do talk about my channel, it does tend to get people to go on my channel and like look at it, and I do usually get a few more subscribers from that. At my old school though, I didn't really like when people talked about it because usually whenever they talked about it, it had like negative connotations. But where I am now, I don't like not like it, but I just would enjoy if the conversations were just a little bit more like realistic or actually like sincere, you know. The next one is from my best friend Leshik. You don't exercise at all and don't know how to swim, with the winky face. This is a joke, but I exercise 4 times a week usually. Yeah, I do exercise. Actually, I can't really swim very well. So up until the age of like 13, I just did that, like basically I swam how the mermaids in H2O swam. So it wasn't very effective or efficient. Okay, now we're on to the anonymous ones. You're kind of full of yourself. So I'm pretty sure this person is saying this because I post selfies of myself online, which some people would view as like narcissistic or something. I don't view it as narcissistic necessarily because I think it's more about like positivity, or you know, like what's wrong with showing who you are. Full of yourself, that term usually means like you think you're better than other people, and no, I don't think I'm better than other people in any way at all. It's usually the opposite. I always tend to care for other people way more than I care about myself, which is usually a problem. I post photos of myself a lot because I kind of feel like I have to prove something to other people, and not because I feel like I look amazing in that photo necessarily. People think I post photos because I'm like super confident, but I guess the intentions of me posting that photo aren't because like I love how I look in this photo, you know. It's usually because I want to prove myself to other people, which isn't necessarily a great mindset to have, you know. I don't think I'm full of myself. I honestly don't really like myself that much, but that's the case for a lot of people. I'm not saying that's good, I'm just saying that's the fact, and I think that's really sad, and I'm trying to work on it. But it's also really hard when people keep telling me, like whenever I try to work on myself and try to love myself, people tell me that I'm narcissistic or conceited or full of myself and stuff like that, you know? I don't really know you, but you seem really self-centered and not very respectful of other people. I don't understand why I got this comment, because I've never ever had like malicious intentions toward other people. I've never ever tried to like hurt someone intentionally. Of course, I've accidentally hurt people, and that's been the consequence of my actions. You know, not recently. Like, I've never tried to hurt someone, you know, or like actually try to make someone feel bad, you know, like I've never ever done that. And I've never thought of people as like less than me or to deserve less respect than me or other people. I've always tried to give people the respect that I think they deserve, or that everyone deserves. If you're talking about me in real life, then sometimes when I'm tired at school, I tend to like roll my eyes at people, or sometimes I'll just like ignore people when I don't mean to, because I genuinely don't hear them, because I'm just lost in my own like train of thought. And I'm really sorry if I did that to you, but this honestly, I'm not even mad at the person who said this. I'm genuinely sad that people think this about me, because I never ever want people to think of me as a bad person. Like, this is the third time I filmed this video. The first time I filmed this video, I cried when I read this comment, because I was so upset that someone actually thought of me as a bad person. Hi, I'm editing and I'm crying. Because I try really hard to be a good person. I always try to be the best person that I can. I try to help people like wholeheartedly. I try to help people get through things and care about other people, you know. So it really hurt reading this comment, you know, and I'm sorry that like you got that impression from me, but as you said, you didn't really know me that well, and I'm almost like 100% confident that someone who knows me really well would never say this about me. So maybe just try to get to know me a little bit more, and I'm sorry if I ever gave this impression to you, but I promise like 100% I never ever meant to like not be respectful of someone. Like I don't think I'm self-centered at all, because I always show people more respect than I do to myself, which is a problem that a lot of people have told me. Like so I'm sorry, and I'm really not happy that that's the way I'm perceived, and I'm gonna try to change that. Like, genuinely, I'm going to try to change that. I feel like you're an amazing person, but I wish you would stand up for yourself more, because you're always so nice to everyone, even those who don't deserve it. Do you see the irony? Like, do you see the contrast between this comment and then the past like 3 or 2? Like, thank you for calling me an amazing person, but if I stand up for myself, then I'll get even more people thinking of me as disrespectful or like conceited. I try to be as nice as I can to everyone, and yes, I am nice to people who don't deserve it. I'm always nice to I was always nice to, or as nice as I could be, to my bullies. Sometimes I would try to like fight back a little bit, but I don't know. Thank you though. I don't really know how to take this, because I was gonna say like, yeah, I'll try, but will I try to stand up for myself? I don't know, because usually when you stand up for yourself, that gets you in like messy situations, you know. But I will like take it into consideration, so thank you. That no one really likes you, or you don't have many friends. God, I hope this is false. Okay, here's the thing. I'm kind of picky about who I let into my life as like a close friend, because I'm friends with almost everyone at my school, but I don't hang out with all of them, because I'm a very complicated person, and sometimes when I'm feeling certain feelings, I like to be alone, because not many people like understand the way I'm feeling or don't know how to react to how I'm feeling. And when I tell people how I'm feeling, they'll just answer with, oh, that sucks. And so it's just a very awkward interaction, and I would much rather be alone than have awkward interactions. I think I do have I have like pretty solid friends at the school I go to, and even outside of that school, so I think this is false, but I mean, I'm not like popular in the traditional sense of the word, but at all the schools I've ever been to my entire life, most of the school, like majority of the school, knows who I am, and that can be taken as a positive or a negative, but yeah. You're dopesaurus. Thank you. I don't know if this is true or false, but thank you. I guess it's because my Saraha name is Priasaurus. Okay, and the last one. I think I would like you so much more if you didn't try to please everyone and just please yourself, you know? I don't know, I kind of thought I was pleasing myself. Like, I don't understand exactly what you're referring to when you say this comment, because like in my fashion sense, I am pleasing myself. I definitely changed it recently to suit myself more. My Instagram, I also did the same. I like my feed so much better now than before. I edit so much more like myself. My YouTube videos, I changed the style a lot to better suit me. So I'm not exactly sure what you mean. If you mean personality wise, then you're right. I do tend to try to overextend myself to people a lot, which usually puts me in a very bad situation. So I'll try, but then when I just like, when I don't please people, I feel like, you know, people will hate me or not like me, and that's like one of my fears, you know. But I hope that that's wrong assumption on my part, you know. So yeah, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Love you. Bye.